Good morning, and welcome to Beyond the Rift.
Morning. Yes, Beyond the Rift, our lovely web show about League of Legends and all things that are esports related.
To League of Legends. With us today, we have the Sleepy Phantom Lord, the Epic Tree SaintVicious, and Vaniel, who is
Not sick.
But
Nope,
as
I
you...
am not sick.
Yeah,
I
well...
feel amazing.
Yes.
Good.
I had a V8. I'm all set.
Yeah,
awesome.
You can bring us
pretty good.
energies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty. And
Fatter than ever, dude. Loving it.
you will notice Forecourt Jester is not with us today. He
Yes.
had mouth surgery
He did.
and was in no condition to be in front of anything, except for maybe more surgery.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but we have SaintVicious, and it's going to be a great show. Tell us.
So
what
we're going to be talking about IEM Kiev, the Korean tournament, the OGN Invitational, and also some. There's the new champion preview out. We will get that. Kind of cover that a little bit. Although it just came out like an hour ago, so
I've never seen it.
on the fly.
Yeah, that's just how we like to do things.
And I'm going to sneeze.
I don't
any
have
second.
a sneeze button. So no sneeze button.
So-
over there.
All right, so thank you, Saint, for joining us. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
How was your trip to Korea?
Yeah, tell us about it.
I don't know. That's pretty cool. It was the first time that anybody's ever noticed us just walking around the streets. So I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh, that
Like,
is
we're sitting
cool.
there in,
Nice.
In the market, in one of the market districts, and some guy's like, "Oh, double rift do! Oh, double rift do!" And he asked for his
Nice.
autograph and stuff. So I thought that was pretty funny.
Very
I don't know.
nice.
I really like Korea. I think it's a pretty cool place. Very different.
Cool.
Awesome.
So how did the tournament go that you were there? I mean, can you actually talk about the results from that at all? Or
Yeah.
are you not allowed to talk about it even
no.
though everybody knows the results that have been leaked?
They didn't say anything, but I mean, they, I don't know. WE, the team that won, IEM China, they got last place or whatever,
Hmm.
Ouch.
and EDG, which is MacNoon's team, they got third, and then we got second.
Cool.
We played MIG in the finals.
Yep.
And MIG is Loco Doko's team, if you know him.
Indeed.
So you guys got 2-0'd in that. How did that feel?
It's whatever. I mean, we pretty much played team comps that we've never played before. So, we played Blitzstar and things like that. So,
Interesting.
we went into the tournament I don't know. I don't think we practiced much for it. And MIG's been practicing they've been scrimming 8 hours a day and doing a lot. There's a lot more prepreration. Honestly, I just feel like we're lazy and we could have done a lot better.
Cool.
Well,
So whenever
very
you
straightforward.
see
I
them in
love
the
having you
future, do you think you guys are going to practice harder to meet this Korean menace that it is at the moment?
I wouldn't really call them a menace. I mean, they're a really good team, but I mean, when we go into tournaments, I think any team can win.
Mhm.
It's not oh my god, that one team is so good and there's no way they can lose. That's what happens when people take for instance IEM Kiev, M5 won. They're wow, no team can beat M5. They're so good. They're so much better than any other team. Well, that's not how it is. Sometimes you have good games and you have good picks and bad picks and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a lot of chance to it too.
Oh, yeah. And skill.
I did like the tournament system where they had regular draft mode for the first 2 games, and if it went to a third game, that went to blind pick. It's very unusual, but very unique, and seemed quite interesting for any game that went to 3 games. Did you run into that blind pick chance yet? I think you did. You
Oh, that would just be for. I mean, because it's a show match. It's just kind of because I talked to the on game net the president or whatever. We went out with him,
Right.
and basically the entire point of the tournament was to announce that on game net would be picking up League of Legends, and also for Riot to announce a $200,000 tournament that they're I think doing with on game net. It's like a
Awesome.
league or whatever. If you're familiar with StarCraft leagues.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
gonna
So that
be
was the
a-
entire point of the tournament. It wasn't supposed to be something like IEM or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
not an official tournament.
Cool.
Sweet. Was there any prize money on the line?
First place still had 4,300. So I mean, it's not really that much money. But I mean, they paid for us to come out there, so that was
Hey,
really
that's
nice.
nice.
And
Yeah, that is
they
nice.
took good care of us.
Very cool.
That's another prize in and of itself.
Yeah. How did you like Korea in general? Like, have you been there before? I want to say you had.
Yeah, we went. I went a couple times when I was in the Navy, and also went for WCG. But that was up in Busan, and Busan's worse city than Seoul. I think like 80% of Korea's population like lives around Seoul. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah, there's
like
a lot of
going
people.
from like a small suburban city to like New York. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I think actually Seoul is quite a bit bigger than New York, isn't it?
No.
Not bigger than New York.
Nope.
Oh, maybe this layout is bigger.
Nope. Well, very likely. It's like
So-
Atlanta.
Actually, I have a question about your Navy experience. What ship were you stationed on in the Navy?
The Emery S. Land. It's a subtender.
Cool. Did you have fun in the Navy?
It was okay.
Fun
I
in
mean, it had its fun times, and it had times where it's just like, this is fucking bullshit, and I hate this. You know?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy running low light out at sea, or did you do that much?
I didn't play League of Legends or anything like that. Like, I never actually went out to like I went like out in like operations and stuff like that. But my ship wasn't that kind of ship. Like we never left like ports and stuff.
Okay.
We'd sit in port, and then we'd like they'd fly us out to fix things and that kind of stuff.
Ah,
Like we did more flying around than we did
sailing.
sailing and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
You'd rather be sailing.
No.
So, because
I don't
one of
know.
my friends who was in the Navy, he said one of his favorite times being in there was when they would run low light out at sea, and you could see a cigarette butt for 2 miles, and he's like, the stars out there were amazing. So
Yeah,
I
I
just thought
bet.
that was, thought that'd be pretty cool to see. So,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I didn't really.
I mean,
look
it's kind
up.
of going out to sea is kind of like being like in prison if you like you really think about it. I mean, it's like you're
That's-
stuck with all those people. All you can do is work and then work and eat.
yeah,
And then maybe work out, and like you have no contact with any other people besides people on your ship. So it's like you're in prison because sometimes these ships they go out to sea for like 2 months straight.
Yeah.
And you don't have any contact with anybody, like maybe an email or something.
yeah.
And it's
And
really
subs.
retarded.
Yeah, I can't imagine being on a sub.
That would suck a lot.
Yeah. So, I guess, any other comments on Korea?
Well, they announced that $200,000 thing, and it's over 2 months. It's a league, and CLG right now is basically talking about living in Korea for those 2 months to compete in that tournament. So that would be right after Hanover, around the middle of or end of March. But I mean, like, it's nothing set in stone. It's just something being talked about right now. But the
Cool.
chances of it happening, I think, are likely.
Yeah. If
Cool.
if they decide to do something, it seems out there they just go do it, which is good, especially for the esports scene. And with League of Legends expanding as quickly as it is, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I do
Yeah.
have to applaud Riot for what they've been doing lately with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been trying. They've
Yep.
been on the ball with getting it out there.
So I guess we'll move to the hot topic of the day, which is IEM Kiev.
Yes.
You
That was awesome.
it was some good games. Everybody knows that M5 won. They beat
Handily.
TSM in a best 2 out of 3. They won
Yep.
2, obviously. And
Yep. They won the first game. TSM the second, and they won the third.
correct. Saint had some words of wisdom. It seemed on Reddit. Was that the first place you posted about what TSM could do to improve their situation in Kiev?
Yeah, I got a lot of flack for that too, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, because people think I was like calling them out, saying they're bad or whatever. I mean,
Right.
It's the same thing as like, let's say like John Madden, right? You know,
Right.
everybody knows what John Madden is. That's like if John Madden was like, hey, that guy didn't do that play properly, or you know, he could have come here, he
Yeah.
could have come around here, maybe he was thinking
Exactly.
this. You know, you're not gonna like, hey, John Madden, you're an arrogant asshole. Just saying that, you know? I mean, that's just like how people see it. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be arrogant. Like I have a lot of experience with the game. Like I've been playing this since beta, so
Mhm.
I can tell when something, you know, if you're playing something
Yeah.
poorly or if you're doing something right. And I just pointed that out, and it's like, how dare you say that? And I'm just like, the heck?
Yeah. So, what did
Yeah.
you think
Gotta
about
put that as a gotta put that as a disclaimer now every time you try to post.
No offense, but yeah,
Yeah.
that disclaimer. So, what did you think about the support roaming, the support / jungler that they were kind of pulling, where it seemed like the support was doing more for the jungler than he was for bottom lane, and then roaming top?
I don't know. Like, Special is a really good support.
Yeah.
like when he played with us for CDE for WCG, I thought he did really good. But like if you really like break down and critique all the games like a lot, and especially if you watch TSM scrims or whatever leading up to Kiev, they consistently lost bottom lane. Like I don't know if it's Chaos doing it a lot or if it's special, but like they were against Nunu support, and Nunu support is not supposed to win in lane to like a lot of comps, and they were consistently losing lane, and that shouldn't happen. So like people go directly out and they look at the Rain Man or Odd One, and they point them out specifically who didn't play up to par in the first and third game, but it's also a lot of the bottom lane's fault because they're losing the lane, a lane that they shouldn't lose.
Right. So, would you have pinned most of their failure on bottom lane versus top and jungle?
It's just collective, like.
Yeah, it's just they weren't all on the
I think
ball.
one of the games, the Odd One, like he cleared his jungle, and I think they killed Shyvana trying to take his red, and then he went down bottom lane and he sat there for I think it was like 45 seconds straight, and didn't even take his own red. And it's like, I don't know if that was a call made by Odd One or if it was a call made by Bottom, but like I don't know. I just thought that was a real waste of time. And
Yeah.
I've like seen Odd One, like I watch their streams and stuff like that when they play, and I think Odd One gets drugged around a lot by his team. Like they tell him where to go, and I don't know if Chaos is telling him to go down there or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
But so I mean, it's just collective. Like you can't be like, oh my god, that guy got crushed in jungle, because it's not the jungler's fault entirely. Like
Right.
Your team has to help you.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that didn't really help was that Mordekaiser mid lane just going over and stealing jungle from TSM a lot too.
Yeah.
He would just
Mordekaiser
he'd push
is
his lane
just
and
really
then
strong 1v1 without jungle presence.
yeah, and then
Yeah, Phantom Lord looks like
he was just getting zoned out in top, and then Shyvana would go top, push the lane, then run into the jungle and steal stuff.
Well, that's another thing is like I read a lot of people they were kind of critiquing that Aurelia was a bad pick. Aurelia actually beats Shyvana pretty hard in lane if it was played properly and can outpush her, but I don't know. I didn't really get to see a lot of the top lane because with the way they followed the game.
Yeah.
The people, but I don't even know what he was doing up there. But still, like the first game they picked Aurelia and he lost the same way, so I figured they would pick something different. Like he did really good with Tryndamere. So I don't know why he just didn't go with the Tryndamere again.
Yeah. Phantom, do you have an opinion on this? You're nodding your head and looks like you're pondering a lot.
I mostly agree with what Saint's saying. Mort is, I know as far as mid lane, because that's the lane I specialize in, Mort is a really hard pusher, so as soon as that lane is pushed, he's gone. He's doing something else. Not only are you having top going in invading, stealing reds, but you have mid doing that too, so there's a lot of pressure in the jungle. As soon as Odd One went out to gank somewhere, and if it wasn't effective, if he didn't have an outcome, then he was just so far behind.
Yeah.
And then his jungle was all taken, so it's just like spiraled downwards from all of that. But yeah, I mostly agree with what Saint's saying.
Cool. So what, either one of you, what critique would you have given to TSM if you were, say, if you were like their coach and you were there for the first game, you saw what happened, and you say, what should they do to, like, stop that constant harassment, pushing, etc.?
Yeah.
Would you pick different people? Would you, go with obviously different people, different champions, or would you have suggested a different strategy, Saint or Phantom?
Well, I mean,
or
they did change their strategy the second game,
right?
And like they went and they caught them doing level 1. They stopped them from doing level 1. That was really important.
Yeah.
And they picked a strong top lane that can push Shyvana back and like can actually win in lane against her. I mean, Aurelia can do it too, but like I said, I didn't see what he did. But I think Tryndamere is more face roll. It's like an easier champion to play. He's like, I'm not right click, you push the wave. So I mean, they did do it, and it's like they forgot everything that they just did in the third game. Like I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like,
didn't they go with almost the exact same team comp they went with in the first game, in the second or in the third game? And I was like face palming, going, why? Go with the second game team comp, obviously.
It's like, hey, we just won with this. Let's not do that again. What?
Well, yeah, the Aurelia was last pick too. Like I was watching that, and I was like, okay, well they're just gonna pick Tryndamere or something this game, or anything that can like push. And he was like, nope, I'm just gonna fifth pick Aurelia. I don't know if that's like arrogant that he did that, or he's like dumb, or like he's just like, well, I lost the first game, but no, not this time. I'm gonna pick Aurelia.
I'm gonna prove it. I mean, he might have been trying to. I'm gonna prove that I can do it, right? That is a valid argument also. Phantom?
I'd rather just win the damn game.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. I noticed that he should have just warded his tri-bush top, and then he would have seen every single time Shyvana passed through there, just in and out, every time the lane was pushed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like begging for him to ward his try. Or even Reggie warding next to the race, just doing a defensive ward placement, but once they started to pay attention, it was way too late into the game. So that's all I can pinpoint as far as what they should have done differently.
Yeah. So, what do you think M5 did so well to cause them to play like that? Like, because obviously
like,
M5
was it
got there, so they're doing
Yeah,
something right.
I mean,
they
was it-
played really well. So, what was their strategy that caused TSM to play like that? Or were they just not
Their
expecting
entire
it?
strategy is just to like push it's to take the jungler out of the game. And so like Mordekaiser's really, really strong, and there's not very few lanes that he loses to. There's one, like if you put Caitlyn middle against him, and I'm surprised I didn't think of this. If you put Caitlyn against Mordekaiser, he'll never even get level 2. Like he will get crushed that badly.
Ouch.
But it's like thinking outside the box and things like that. You have to practice these team comps. You
Yeah.
know, you can't just be like, okay, we're gonna put Caitlyn in the middle and do this or whatever. There's like not very many champions that can beat Mordekaiser 1v1. So if you take the jungle out of the picture, then Mordekaiser's gonna face roll, and that's why Alex or whatever says that Mordekaiser's the best champion, because that's M5's entire goal is to let Mordekaiser be alone and do whatever he wants to do and just take it towards never the jungle ganking him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much M5's entire goal.
Awesome. It
Sweet.
seems like they did a good job with it.
Yeah, they really prepped up for that. What do you think about? Do you think it's kind of the Ruskies getting their own? They bragged about. They just scrimmed against TSM strictly for the viewers, and they ended up winning. So, do they get some bragging rights with that? Obviously.
Oh, for beating TSM? No, I thought it was really funny because Reginald made this vlog on his website. I think it was actually Chaox's blog. But basically saying like how they're gonna shit on M5 and how much they hated them, they're jerks, and all this kind of stuff. And then they just like they get pooped on by them in the finals. And then like I made that critique thing, and like now they like coming at me like saying about sportsmanship or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, the heck? I thought it was really funny that happened. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know M5 does talk a lot of shit, but I mean, everybody talks shit in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That's part of the game.
It's
That's
necessary.
part of the game, yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like
also,
boxing or something like that.
Yeah.
You talk shit leading up.
yeah, you got to get in their heads, mess them up, make them, over anticipate what's going to happen, and then they're gonna do dumb things like make the same team comp for the third game. I mean,
Yep.
you never know.
It's
So
true.
I mean,
That's true.
stress causes strange things, even if it's rage stress. That's why they say if you're raging, quit playing. Take a break. So while they
Take a
have
break.
this,
Have a drink.
while we have this quick little break, anybody that is, God damn it, anybody that is watching, please join us in chat on QuakeNet at Perfect Rain, as you see over in that little corner. We will be giving out some RP towards the end of the show, thanks to Vaniel here. And so yeah, join the chat.
Yeah.
And also
Get
we
free
will,
RP.
I got it right here.
Yeah.
He's got the RP. Sweet.
All right.
So, what is else on for the tonight's
What do
docket?
we
They
have? So,
Our
Phantom
talk-
Lord, did you want to add any more to that topic before we move on?
yeah.
Just as far as Mordekaiser mid lane, he's like Morgana or Zillion. You can't really do much against a 1v1. So when Karthus was picked, I was figuring Reggie would just play defensively, farm, but
Right.
every time the lane was pushed, he was always there, like behind, trying to get the CS, while Mord was just freely moving around, as I said. So I don't know, just that jungle presence destroyed TSM. I know whenever I steal race or something like that, I always feel a little bit accomplished. But
Yeah.
stealing red every time it's up, it's just like, oh man, the jungler's so far behind.
Yeah.
So I just felt so bad for TSM.
So I hope they
Alright.
practice to really get up for the next one, if that is what they need to do. So,
On to the next.
on to the next topic of, we're going to get another champion.
Yes,
There's a
indeed.
small sneak peek. Actually, if somebody would like to find me a picture, I will gladly put it up on stream.
Yes.
Ziggs.
Yes.
Zigs.
Where is my?
It's not really like a picture though. It's just like a.
Is it a comic?
It's like a.
Comic?
Yeah, it's like one of those little comic things.
Well, that's fine. We can scroll
Little
it.
bomb and like a furry paw. It's like okay.
It's another
So-
yordle.
Yeah, we could do it really slow. It's all right.
Isn't this what we need? More yordles.
More yordles. All right.
I wonder if that's a picture of him in the top left in that newspaper article.
Yes, and while we were
It's
looking
like
for
his
that,
face.
you can also call us if you want to talk about any topics we have talked about or are, talking about. Just perfect.rain at Skype and call us up.
Oh, well, we'll open
Yeah,
up the
that
phone
might
a
be
little bit.
Phantom.
Yeah.
This is donut too. Happy eating donut.
I
What do you
think
think
I
they're
could go for a donut.
Homer
now.
Simpson. It's Homer Simpson.
Yeah. What do you think they're
Fair
gonna do with him though? Do you think he's I mean,
What's next in line as far
physical
as
damage,
role?
or yeah? Or you think he'll be another AP, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Bombs
It's
can
probably-
go any which way.
It's probably another hero that has a blink and escape and some other annoying shit.
What are you?
They try to gank.
I'm gonna
just
guess he
escape.
has bombs.
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna guess he has
I'm gonna
bombs
go out on a
too.
limb and say that.
What would be your most feared thing that they would make, and what would be your most hopeful thing, Saint? Like, since you know it's a yordle, it's gonna be something weird.
Yordly.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be anything. But what would you be looking for in, the next champion? Judging
I
from
don't know.
this,
Anything in jungle.
anything in jungle.
Anything
Okay.
in jungle.
Nice.
All right.
Phantom, what would you
Yeah,
look
there's
for?
not really a Yordle jungler, is there?
Like Bomberman. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, Bomberman
Yeah.
would be pretty cool. But he already got
That'd be
Zillion, so. Yeah.
Proximity mines. That's what I want.
Proximity bomber. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh yes.
Just as long as he doesn't
Go
fly a
fish
plane.
check that bush.
I mean, I assume his auto attack will be something like he throws little grenades or bombs or something, and then
Yeah.
he'll probably have like some kind of landmine that he puts down that's can act like a slowing trap or something, and I don't know.
Do you think he's going
His
to be AP
ulti will
or
probably
AD?
be like it'll be called like the big. I guess they already have one called the big one, but
If he, if
with
he's
Corky,
gonna-
but it'll probably be some bigger bomb, and I don't know.
yeah, if he's
Probably
going-
have a knockback effect. They'll come up with something new and original.
So do you think?
We
it's-
don't even have. There's no like Yordle support, is there? It's like every other
No.
role is filled, but no
Yeah.
support.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been hearing.
But still,
hearing
making a bomb-based champion support would seem kind of.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Zillion was the shit support back in the day.
Well, yeah, if they make techies, they could make techies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little techies.
Just try. They're probably trying to change that bottom lane meta because it's just so
Yeah,
standard.
A couple episodes ago, we discussed about how they were trying to determine what to do with bottom lane because they determined it was too monotonous, where it's just farm
Yeah, I'll agree
support,
with that.
farm support, heal and go about your business. And they wanted to make it a little bit more aggressive and less farmy, which, could they do that to mid lane too? Or top even? I mean, I guess
Or
You
the
just-
whole game.
it's the whole problem is, if you change that little bit, is it going to kill the, the spirit of the game? Which you don't want to do because, I mean, obviously people love it the way it is, so you don't want to change it too drastically.
Like removing dodge.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about dodge.
Everyone hates dodge.
Sam, what was your opinion on them
That's-
removing dodge?
On dodge removal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Fail dodge.
I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, I played when like Jax could dodge towers and shit, so it's whatever. I miss
Yeah,
nimbleness. That's what-
That used to be the bomb. I used to love Jax back when he could do that.
Yeah,
Of
just
course,
tank
it
the
was
tower.
completely broken, but I still just the same.
Very nice, very nice. So, that's Zig the Hexplosive Expert.
That
That's
we
what-
currently know very little about.
Yeah, he's drawing
Except
a
for
picture
that.
of a bomb. So, obviously the TSA will not let him anywhere near. They might get him for a body pat down. I do not know if they're going to have to check his underwear.
Well,
So did
he
you
only has
got
4
to fly out there,
fingers, so-
Saint? When you flew out to Korea, did you have any lovely experiences with the TSA?
DSA? No, they've never actually been patted down or anything like that. Usually pretty chill.
Oh no.
So would you welcome a pat down?
I don't know. Maybe from the Korean flight attendants, man. Every time I fly on that stuff, like flight attendants, they're like supermodels. Dude, all the girls are supermodels in there. I'm serious.
Wow.
Nice.
How tall are they though? Are they pretty short?
Well, they're pretty sharp, but I mean, they wear like high heels and shit. I'm like, the hell yeah.
Oh well, then that makes it okay.
Oh yes.
It does. So. No, I'm not going to think before I speak. I'm just going to start talking and say whatever dumb shit rolls out of my mouth.
Just as long as you don't ask that question.
Yeah.
I think Saint would love that question,
No,
though.
I don't think you would.
Saint probably would love that
I
question.
think you
but-
would love that question.
We'll save that for the post show.
Okay, yeah. If he sticks around for a post 5-10 minutes, I'll ask him that question. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and open up the phone line. So, if you'd like to call us and talk to Saint and or anybody else on the
Like Phantom Lord,
Like
or
Phantom Lord
Rebel
or Daniel.
Zero, or Demon Machine, or that other guy.
Vaniel,
Yeah.
Vaniel the Skin Master, who happens to be shirt full today. He is not taking off his shirt.
Yes, I do have a shirt on. I am not gonna not have a shirt on today either, so don't ask. I'm wearing my shirt all the way through the show.
No matter how much the chat begs us, he is still keeping his shirt on.
Yes.
As the
Today
chat
at
blows
least.
up to get you to take off your shirt. Very nice. So,
But I do have RP to give away, so.
Yes,
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 you
we
do.
do have RP.
So remember, if you are watching the show, please join us in chat, and you will get your chance to win RP. We have they're going to be expanding the co-op versus AI, adding in more bots,
Which I thought
making
was neat.
different difficulty levels. So do you think that this will help the whole scene because it'll get a lot of those really bad people out of regular games and move them over to AI games?
No.
no,
No.
no,
No, it's not going to change that.
It's like,
It's not going to change anything, to be honest. It's just going to. Yeah, I really have no idea why they even
Bothered?
well, I think it'll
why they even
add.
bothered.
There's a lot of people who just like to play against bots,
Yeah.
and if they get better over time, they're not going to test their skill against the current bots. So if there's progressive levels of it, they might actually skill up, which is, I mean, I'm all for that. So
yeah, anything to help the base.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah, anything to help the base. Saint, have you ever played a game against bots?
Yeah, I played them when they were in the beta or whatever, like on TR. That's about it. It's the only game ever. They're pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yes, they
they
are.
haven't changed much.
Nope.
I don't think they have changed, in fact.
Nope.
No.
Although my children certainly do love playing against bots.
Yes, but they're 5 and 8, 7.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Youngest. They look just like him too. It's creepy, creepy, creepy. So you can give us a call on on perfect.rain on Skype. Just give us a call. We are open to whatever.
So, Saint, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you? I've never actually known this. I'm
24.
Curious. You're 24.
24.
So, did you do a 4-year tour in the Navy?
3 and some change. I got out early.
Cool.
Good behavior.
So, what are your plans for the future besides? I mean, are you planning on going straight pro League of Legends until it dies, or are you going to move into another game if it, that, or are you going to college and you're just eventually going to, start a regular career?
Yeah.
I'm probably like a semester off of my bachelor's in business marketing,
Sweet.
but I'm kind of like putting that on the back burner. I'm like gonna ride this forever. How long? Like, see, I don't know. I'm gonna see how long this goes. Cause I mean, if let's say I go out and get Joe Schmo job, I mean, I probably make more money playing League of Legends right now than I would
Yeah.
Yeah.
try to do that with
Oh
the
yeah.
degree.
Oh yeah,
so-
definitely. And the hours are way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah,
like your
something like
hours
that.
as a streamer and, full-time League of Legends player? Is it nice?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I think I'm definitely glad to be on CLG because like
Mhm.
if you're on MIG or M5 or any of those other teams, like they have to scrim. Like you wake up and you have to do this.
It's a
like,
job.
for this many hours a day. And then CLG are just like lazy. Or like, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play one game and then I'm gonna go do something. I don't know. Like, we're so lazy. It's terrible.
So do you guys think that that's really going to hurt you, or, could that be a detriment in the future where it comes to tournaments and stuff if you've got these teams you're going up against and they practice 8-12 hours a day for months and months in advance of this tournament, and then you guys are just kind of whenever we feel like playing and all the, do you think that you're gonna get like a wake up call tournament where it's just like you guys get stomped the whole time, or do you don't think that'll ever happen?
Well, that was DreamHack for us, but I mean that's just because like we really didn't practice. Like going into DreamHack, we were just like, I mean, I still wasn't that good of a jungler then. Like I just joined CLG as like the main person then.
Yeah.
And I mean that was the wake up call, but it's like,
Topical.
I mean, even the teams that do practice all the time, like the only thing that practice gives you, I think, is like more team comps you can run and like knowing how to deal with certain strategies. And the strategies really haven't changed that much. Like the strategy M5 used, TSM tried to use that like 3 months on us, and they tried it for like 2 weeks straight, and it worked really good for like 2 games. But then they figured out how to stop it, and then and that's all scrimming really does. I mean, it's not like League of Legends changes that much. It's not like solo queue is really that much different than team play. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Well, do you
to
think?
be honest, okay, this is the one thing you can practice more than anything: is win lane, win game. Like if you win all your lanes, then you win the game. And
Very
it's
true.
like, there's nothing else to it. So basically, M5 does that by putting Mordekaiser middle, taking the jungle out of the game so he can win his lane, and then top can't be ganked because he's Shyvana, so he wins his lane and just pushes up. So, rather than, I don't know. But that's all it is, win lane, win game. There's no other strategy to it.
Cool. So we are actually have our first caller today. We would like to, I guess you can just. We were hoping to get one of our dudes to screen these, but it's not going to quite work out with Skype that way.
Nope.
So
Skype was
unfortunately,
being
we're going to have to play the Can Your Mic and Speakers Work game.
All
Are
right.
you ready, Mr.
Evans?
Mr. Evans.
Evans is online now. What's up, sir?
Alright, I got a question for SaintVicious. I want to know what he thinks about race car beds. And if he could be a car, what type of car would he be?
Nice question. I like
All
it.
right.
Car would I be?
Yeah.
I get a Mario Kart car.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yes. Yes. Very good call. Good call. I like it. Thank you for the question, Brandon.
Thank you.
So what do you think of race car beds?
Yeah. What do you think of race car beds?
Oh, and I was joking with Hotshot or whatever because we were gonna do the Korea. I was like, I'm only doing this on one condition: we all get race car beds.
Very
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you can give us a call on perfect.rain on Skype.
Right
Just give us a call.
Just type it in, add us as your, add that in Skype, and then just call us. We don't have to be, we don't have to accept you for you to call us. There we go.
Yep.
We have it set to where anybody can call randomly.
Yep. And none of us bite except for Vandal. So you should be good.
He only does it if you really ask nicely.
All right. And we.
I don't do anything if you ask nicely. I don't do anything, period, because I hate everybody.
Of course you do.
Kind of in a bad mood today, huh?
No, I'm in a really good mood. How are you?
Bad
It's like I
mood.
hate all you, but I'm in a good mood.
He's always in
no,
this kind
this
of
is
mood.
me good in a good mood.
This is him in a good mood.
All
This is-
right.
So we got Michael
Yeah.
on the line.
We have Michael on the line.
Michael, what is your question? And we'll be getting to our next one after that.
Yes. What can we do for you, Mike? You have a question for SaintVicious and Phantom Lord. Maybe.
Yes, no? Mr. Michael, going once.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Aha.
Yes, we can.
Yes. Okay. Great. Yeah, I have questions for both Saint and Phantom. First of all, big fan of both of you. Watch both your streams. Awesome stuff.
Very cool.
The first one is for both Saint and Phantom. In your respective positions, jungling and mid, who would you predict the next flavor of the month will be?
Champion-wise, you mean?
Champion-wise, yes. Not play.
Ooh, I
Does
really-
that include right now? Like the starting point right now? Because Saint's obvious.
Shyvana and Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Yep. I have been seeing a lot of Mords, so I would say Mord is going to try and be the flavor of the month again.
Yeah.
But it's also Cassiopeia because of Ocelot's like little demo that he gave, the game where he kind of talked about her with his specific
Yeah.
unique build. So I've seen a lot of Cassiopeias lately, but
Yeah, I
more
agree with that.
Cassiopeia ever been the flavor of the month for mid probably.
I'm gonna say Vladimir. Vladimir for laning, because I feel right now he's one of the strongest top lanes of mids in the game right now. He's abusively overpowered, and I think people eventually figure it out. But for jungling, I don't think anything's changing for jungling right now. I don't know.
What would you name
It's
as like the top 2 junglers?
I mean, you can't really say that because it's like everything changes.
Yeah.
Because like for
Well-
fives play, I mean, it really depends on the team comp. Like,
Yeah.
I still say Shaco's one of the best, but not that many people can play Shaco really good. And I think only like maybe like 3 teams in the world right now can play Shaco at top level.
Wow.
So he's not really like seen to be banned out that much.
Interesting.
Very cool.
And then maybe the second one, still, probably Lee Sin or Udyr.
Okay.
All right.
Very nice.
So you think Vladimir's like the most underrated champion right now, or who do you think's the most underrated champion?
What, that's really strong?
Yeah.
I mean, Vladimir's never been underrated, but I mean, people just forget about champions and stuff like that. They're like, I'm just gonna stop playing this for no reason, you know? And like,
Yeah, there's a lot.
take like Urgot. Urgot used to be like one of the most played champions, and they just face roll their lane with it, and they like nerfed his damage by like 1. They're like, this champion sucks. Like, I guarantee if people put Urgot middle again, and like, because he beats almost everything middle, like he just crushes it. Like, it's not even fair. I don't know why people stop playing it.
Well, maybe you'll see
Yeah.
a shift in tide now that you mentioned it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the way
Yeah,
things work.
he just created the next flavor.
Yeah,
of the
you
month
did.
on the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. You just did it, sir.
Oh, okay. I had one more question for SaintVicious.
Go for it.
First of all, you might have to explain who she is for some of the people, but can you tell your story about Mia Rose?
What story? It's not a story.
How you got to stream with her? I don't know if there's anything more than that. That's story. I don't know.
I don't know. She just added me or whatever and wanted to play a game with me. I was like, alright, I'll play a game with you. And I don't know. I mean, she's not very good. And I don't like playing with girls a lot in games because they
Not
make
very
you
good
worse.
at
They
League
really
of
do.
Legends.
And I'm gonna get killed for saying this, but I don't really find her that attractive. So
Hey, you know,
Hey, to each his own.
attractiveness is in the eye of the beholder. There we go.
Fair
You-
enough.
you-
And for the people who don't know, Mia Rose is a porn star that wanted to play some League of Legends with SaintVicious.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Well, that makes that question that much more interesting.
Okay, great. Thanks for the answers, guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks for calling.
Mhm.
All right. We
Move on
have
to our next caller, Peter. Peter, you are.
have
You
her
can,
now.
hey, if you talk to her again though, SaintVicious, you can ask her if she wants to play with me, but not League of Legends. Not League of Legends though.
well, did you guys see that thing when she was on there at Destiny stream or whatever? And he's like drunk?
Uh-uh.
No, okay. No.
I didn't see it.
It was really bad.
I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about the StarCraft Destiny.
Yep.
Huh, I'll have to go look for that.
Interesting.
That should be pretty funny.
All right. We have our caller, Peter. You are on. What can we do for you, sir?
Hey, I'm a big fan of Phantom. Love your music, and I was just wondering. A couple of times on your stream, you said that farming top is really boring and just dead. What would you change it? What would you change to
Well,
improve?
top is sort of like AD, where farming is really important. Top bruisers are usually sometimes tanky, and their role is just to kind of sit in the lane. They can't really go heads up and all the time beat each other 1v1. So, well, as you're seeing right now in Kiev with top lane, as soon as the lane is pushed and you know you've cleared it, you go and you do something. You either go into mid lane or you go and counter drill. And I think
Yep.
we're gonna see a meta right now because I'm seeing it in the lessons that I've given and where I'm playing like unranked champion, unranked accounts, or 1300 ELO, where the people just leave and they go counter jungle for no reason. But I think that's gonna be a real big thing now. You're gonna see top laners leave and start taking the blue if you're purple side, or start taking the red and double domes if you're blue side.
Thank you, M5.
Yes. Yes. Hey, that's one of the things I love about the big tournaments.
Yeah.
That
Shakes up the whole scene.
yeah, we
Especially when they come out
inevitably
with
come
unique-
away with a whole nother method that just huge numbers of people are going to use, and
Yeah, and so then the general
Badly.
population will get a hold of it. They'll play with it, and they might come out with something better, or they might just suck hard with it. So we'll see.
all right. Well, thank you very
We
much.
just need like all the pros to get together and just like decide to totally just screw up the meta.
Yeah,
Just like
when-
come up with like
when-
random stuff that
would
like
never
all the
work,
kids
but you
start
just
using
make it
it,
work.
and that would just be awesome.
Yeah.
Double AP bot or something, just something crazy.
You guys just both teams just agree to go double AP bot.
Yeah. Just for the heck of it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your call, Peter. And your
Thanks.
question. All right.
Next we have up
We have
Mr. Ryan, which as soon as you fix that, there you go.
Ryan.
Ryan, are you with us? Hello. Can you hear us?
And 3, 2.
Do do do.
Ryan,
Baker.
are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you
There we
Awesome.
go. Good,
Yes.
good.
Yeah, I have a question for SaintVicious. Now that Dignitas has a new jungler, I Will Dominate, do you think that they'll get better and maybe try to do better in these international tournaments? Or do you think he's not the answer to their problems?
I don't know. I never knew they had problems to begin with, but I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
they've kind of
did,
they've
it's not like they're playing bad or anything like
performed.
that. Like they went into IEM Kiev and they didn't have any scrims for like a month. I think a month straight they didn't do any scrimming. So that just comes from not practicing. That's all that
Well, I
was.
felt like they've done traditionally well against North American teams, but when they've played against the European teams, it's given them kind of fits. And that's kind of taken them out of these tournaments. But I don't know. I don't know if you agree or not.
I still think they're an okay team. It's just people find something they do really good, and then like people figure out how to counter. Like they did double assassin really good, and now that that's kind of got figured out, and they're not doing as good. So it's just like the press R and run at people meta. Like people are starting to figure that out. So just got to move on to the next thing. They just haven't moved on yet.
Okay,
Cool.
I'm
There we
done.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you,
no
sir.
problem. No problem.
All right, and we'd like to remind all of our viewers to get in chat. We are on QuakeNet.
Do it.
Perfect range, so
Do it.
Daniel here can give away his RP for the week.
Yeah.
He does
That's
enjoy
right.
it.
Do it.
So
oh, yes.
Would like to give a little shout out here to Jester, who could not be with us due to his mouth surgery.
Yeah.
He normally is with us every week, and so we hope he gets better. He was just in no shape to really talk, and that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Dental work. Very
So-
painful.
Be like, Jester, what do you think about this?
You'd
It
probably
sounded like
drool-
Helen Keller.
drooling
Let's
on the
just say that.
yeah. So everybody, since we've got quite a bit of more viewership here, I would just like to go ahead and explain our show real quick to all the new viewers. We do League of Legends discussion, as you've been. Right now, we're doing the call-in section, as you can see here. We've already kind of discussed Kiev. We've discussed Korea. We talked to Saint a little bit about his trip and some other things. We hopefully will be getting to Saint story time in a few minutes.
And we're also going to be asking Phantom Lord fairly soon how his team and stuff is going. But we're not going to ask that just yet.
No. Now you completely killed my train of thought. Thank
Oh,
you.
sorry.
But we discussed League of Legends, the pro scene, the local scene, new champions. We'll take a look at them. We like to get our call-ins for the pros. We get a guest, try to get a different guest on every week. And this week is SaintVicious. Hopefully, I'm shooting for next week to get Nat win. So hopefully we'll be able to tune into that. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
And we generally just try to have a really fun, good time as I beat my microphone. And so I hope you all enjoyed that.
Yes, we did.
Sometimes we have nudity.
Yes, sometimes we have Vaniel nudity. That's about all
And
thus far.
squirrels.
And squirrels.
And
Yes.
squirrels.
We'll have to get squirrel time.
Squirrel time. That's usually at the end, maybe. Well, sometimes.
So then please do call us up with any questions you have for Saint or Phantom Lord. And Vaniel or us,
And so, Phantom Lord, about your team stuff, how is that going recently?
It's going pretty good.
Awesome.
I've spent a lot of time more focused on a website that I have in production. It's sort of
Awesome.
based on a lot of the lessons I've been giving. I had a individual purchase 20 hours, so it's like there's a lot of people who are interested,
Uh-huh.
and I want to make it more effective, where it's
Sweet.
not like just dumping the information verbally, because most people don't pick it up that way.
Right.
They might, lose something when we're talking in a match, and because they're pressured, they're like listening to me talk and then trying to act as well. So it's a lot of information that's like listed, like a AB counter pick
Mhm.
list,
That's awesome.
tier list, a lot of stuff that's really specific to AP, because of course that's the role
Yeah.
that I major in, and Yeah, it's going along really well.
That
This is
sounds
the first time
awesome.
I've really kind of managed with having a web designer or a web programmer and like 3 people all together communicating over stuff that I want. So it's pretty
Yeah, that's
interesting.
really cool.
Yeah.
It'll be
Can't wait.
released pretty soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
So you're gonna call it the University of Phantom Lord, where you can major in AP or jungling, bottom lane. You can have different teachers. You're gonna be Professor Phantom.
It's mainly
of
just
course.
going to be the web address that I use that redirects my stream right now. So just my name, Phantom Lord with a 0. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll be what the community wants. I'm really excited for it because it's. I know a lot of time people don't really like to repeat things and say it
Yeah.
over and over, and here it's just like
Oh,
an
yeah.
information dump that people can see. And there's a lot of specific things to like how to poke successfully, how to use this champion effectively. A lot of little itsy bitsy secret things that you'd only find out from someone that really knows the champion or the lane well.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet. All right. We got another caller on the line, actually. We have Julia here. She has a question for SaintVicious. Go ahead, Julia.
Hi, Saint. It's Timo.
Oh my
This is
God.
a personal question. If you could date any girl, would she be like? Would she date? Would she play League, or would she just be like,
Or would
in person and stuff?
What?
Well,
I think what she's asking
Yeah.
is, would your girlfriend come out of the kitchen to play League with you, or would you just keep her in the kitchen?
I'd rather
that's
go
how
not
what
play
she was
League.
asking about.
I know, I'm totally trolling. I do not have any offense to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you rather? All right.
I love you, Kubi Cake.
Okay, that was my question.
Hey,
All right. Well,
So-
QVK called in. I'm so happy.
So,
all right.
so I
Thank you
guess
very
the
much.
question would be, would you like a future girlfriend to play League with you, or would you rather she just, be a normal girlfriend?
make
I don't know.
sandwiches. And,
I remember.
sorry, sandwiches.
I remember when I first started playing League, I tried to teach this girl I was dating how to play League too, to join in, and that just didn't go well. Like, girls are just not good at games, man.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, the
Oh.
sexiness.
They're just not told from a young age that they should be good at games.
Yeah, they lack the tools. Like, they have the perfect tools for
They
I'm
have
gonna
to
bake
push
a
the
cake.
keys with the penis.
Not, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they have
I went
those
there.
too.
So
I mean, it's
so sexist.
Yeah,
So sexist.
You can't get the combo off unless you
know,
tilt.
What if women told me that I couldn't take my shirt off because that's what women do?
Then we would thank them.
That's fine by me.
So, what would be your ideal girlfriend, Saint?
What?
What would be
I
your
don't know.
ideal girlfriend? A 2600 ELO girl that's hot and also as good at
2600 ELO, man. No, she'd have to be a millionaire so she could take care of my ass. And
Nice. You got your standards
Yeah.
high.
All right.
and then she goes. She didn't have to look good. She can just stay on the other side of the house and be a millionaire. And that's about all I got.
So, what you're saying is you're a gold digger. Is the quick way of putting
yeah.
it? That's good, man.
All right, all
You
right.
figured it out before the rest of the human race has.
All right. Hey, he's honest.
He's
What can we
honest.
say?
No, man. No, I was engaged before, man, and the chick I was engaged to was extremely hot. But you know what? She didn't have that much money. So after that, I realized I'd rather have damn money.
I have a comment, but I won't say it.
At least he's honest.
Probably a wise decision.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So if
So
you guys
very nice.
want to call us up, you
Yeah,
have
feel free to
any-
call us with any questions, League of Legends related or not.
Otherwise.
Yeah, we do. The other thing we like to try and do in the show is get to know the pros some more. outside of the game, so you get to maybe see what affects their decisions, like why they don't like to play with women. I don't know. It's just the way some people are.
Yes. Yes. All right.
So, what was your favorite thing to do as a child, Phantom, or not Phantom, Saint? Like, when I was little, I played baseball constantly. If it wasn't baseball, I wasn't doing it. Did you have that kind of thing at all when you were a kid?
I drew pictures of dicks. No, just kidding.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. I played all the little sports, as a kid.
soundbite
Like everybody's like, I'm playing t-ball. This is really, a real sport. I swear. Everybody did that shit. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell I did as a kid.
Did you drink a lot as a kid?
I wish. No, I don't know. I can't even remember my childhood. I played video games. I remember I got my regular Nintendo when I was a kid, and it got that track game. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Excite
Yeah.
Bike?
No.
one
It's like a
where you-
mat or whatever. It's got the red and the blue or whatever, and they got that track and field game. You gotta race against the cheetah and the mongoose guy.
Oh, cool.
And of course, you're supposed to run on the pad, and it makes all sorts of noise, and your parents are fucking hating your ass. And you'd cheat like a motherfucker too. You'd get on your knees or whatever and
And
slap
beat
it
it.
with your hands.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really gay. But, but yeah, you do that to cheat or whatever, and still that damn computer beat your ass because of cheat. I don't know. It's like Duck Hunt. You know where you cheat on Duck Hunt, with the
Walk
guy
up to the
closest
screen?
Yeah.
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 That Nintendo's too good.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Too
it
good.
was.
All right, we have another caller. We have caller
that'll be
identifying themselves as Meow.
Meow.
All right, thank you for your question. All right.
Cool. We got a meow. Hey,
Awesome.
cats can call. If they
Yes.
can call, they can ask a question. So, do you have a response to meow? Maybe woof, or would you purr?
Got nothing.
Nothing. It's like, no, nothing.
So then
Nothing.
I want to ask Phantom, what did you do as a child? Did you have a particular favorite thing to do?
Bunny hopping, CS 1.3.
Maybe
Fuck
younger.
Yeah. I just played mainly soccer. My dad's sort of an older European guy. Grew up in a poverty area, so I had soccer to play mostly, and that sort of translated to me
Very
and my
cool.
brother, and we just played soccer a shit ton. I was the only white guy in a full Hispanic team. None of them spoke English, so it's
Sounds like fun.
That's
because of course that was the way to go to have a better team,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
At least in
But yeah,
America.
just mostly playing games. I remember the first real kind of LAN tournament that I had with Counter-Strike, where I supposedly beat the best person in the school. It's some Asian guy, and then all of a sudden I was fucking king. It's just that's my fondest memory, playing 1.3, 1.4, and bunny hopping.
Nice. Actually, Saint, what was your first LAN experience / win? I guess, 2 questions. You could answer them either,
Win?
Yeah, we'll go with, your first LAN experience, and then what the first thing you won was. Could, anything.
Yeah.
I went to QuakeCon I don't know, a decade ago? Whatever. I was really young, and I played Counter-Strike 1.1 there.
Nice.
And our team, I can't even remember how we did. It was so long ago, but I think our team did pretty good. But the biggest win I remember is just still Gamescom or whatever. That's the. I mean, there's so many people there, so that's my biggest memory for that.
Awesome.
Sweet. Actually, I wanted to toot my own horn there for a second, and I remember when I was in 9th grade in 98. Was it 98? 97? There was a local Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight tournament, and I entered that in at the mall. And there was a couple hundred people in that, and I got first place. And this was when I was playing first-person shooters with keyboard only. I didn't have a clue what this fucking mouse was for. I was I got to the tournament, and I'm sitting there playing. I'm playing, and I'm all, looking up and down with the page up and page down, and all these other people are with the mouse. I'm what the fuck is this shit? Why do you have this mouse?
And you got first place.
I got first place. The hardest game I played was the first one, and I felt really bad at the end of it because I face rolled everybody else. And my best friend was sitting there with me the whole time, he was my cheerleader. And at the end of the game, he happened to know one of the other guys, and he stands up. We're all sitting down. It's it's a 3-man free for all, and just whoever wins wins. And I won a $1,500 computer, but which was ironically a 200 megahertz.
Nice.
And he's using it to stream.
Yes,
now.
I am using it today. It's a 200 megahertz Pentium. That shit was boss mode. I got the 17-inch monitor with that shit. Everybody else got a 15-inch monitor. Anyway, so my friend stands up, and he's he's going to kick both y'all's asses. And I'm just thanks. Now they're going to be gunning for me. That's even better. And I still kicked their ass. It was horrible, and I don't know how I did it with keyboard only. but God, it was a lot of fun. I will say it was. That first match, I'm sure both of you guys can attest to being in the LAN. You're sitting there playing and you're shaking like a fucking leaf because you're like, oh God, I have to win, I have to win. And so it's like,
I used to win a lot of tournaments here in Vegas for Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, nice. I watched some of the finals
Yoshi.
for that, actually.
With Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Wow.
Of all characters.
What? I don't believe
Yes.
you. Fail.
Liar.
He doesn't even have a double jump.
But he can go.
All right.
So-
did anybody else have, if you want to call in? All right. We have someone calling back. So we have...
Meow, would you like to try again with an actual call?
Yes. What is your question, Meow?
Hi, I have a question for Phantom. Hi, Phantom. You're my favorite.
What's up?
I don't have a question.
Just saying hello.
Yeah, I think he wanted to know about forum trolls. He said his question was who your favorite forum troll is, XJ9 or Ramblin'?
It's gotta be XJ9.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
That guy's still trying to say he's a hot girl or something like that.
Pics or it didn't happen. Actually, video these days or it didn't happen. Live video.
No, I don't even trust video anymore. I don't know if you guys are around for Prada, but yeah, probably not. Nobody remembers Prada?
I vaguely remember Prada.
Yeah. Video don't mean shit.
Very true. So, Julia has called back. What would you like to know, Julia?
I wanted to ask Saint another personal question.
Is your thumb really large? How big are your hands?
SaintVicious, will you marry me?
When you make the doctor money, sure.
Are you rich? That's the. You already know the qualifications. So just come in with the W-2 and then ask him to marry you, and I think that'll be the.
I need to see a bank statement, and then shortly after, we'll work something out.
Very nice. So we'll work with that. So then we do have another caller, David. Welcome to the show. What was your
Welcome to
question?
the show, David.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
I have a question for Phantom.
Okay.
We were playing in normal last night, and you were playing Raz, and you guys were beating our team pretty bad. I was playing Nunu. I got to flash into a bush and kill me when I'm trying to empire your team. Douche.
What?
Rise. I don't ever usually play Rise.
It's there. Check it.
Was that recently?
It was last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's your question, or is that it?
Or is it more of a comment than a question?
You know, more of a question. Why's it gotta kill me? Trying to do things.
I have a question for you, David. Where are you from?
Kentucky.
Ah, see, I thought I recognized that accent.
Yes.
Got me good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your
Well,
call,
thanks for
David.
your call, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember now. I'm looking at match history. It's 17 and 2 fully maxed items. Sorry, bro. I don't play Rise at all. I don't know.
All right. Wow, we got a lot of callers calling
Yeah,
in tonight.
Skype's blowing up tonight, so we'll take calls for probably another 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I think we'll call it a night.
Yep. All right. So, David, you are online as soon as I can press the button. Yep.
All right, David.
I would like to know, all the players are there. Who are the people you like when you're facing someone in a solo queue game? What are your favorite people to face on a solo queue game? Champion or person itself? I know that, for example, Saint hates Sayak 17, so I want to extend the question to all.
All right. Saint?
So the question was, who do we hate?
Yeah.
Who do you hate
no,
to see?
I know he hates Sayak. I want to know if what the person you like when you you know you're gonna face someone, for example, in the mid lane for Phantom, who won a solo queue game. What are the people you know you're gonna be a good duel, for example?
I like versing SUI because I get to kill him all the time, and I hate that guy. Teddy RO, same shit. But I like versing against Sulse and Reginald the most. They're like the most entertaining because it's mid lane can spiral into like a farm fest, but Salsa and Reggie sort of like just fuck it and just go balls in and just there's always 1v1 fights and I love that stuff. I love also the constant action of it.
Awesome.
Very cool.
I think Ginger Brown, or was it Hollow Yes now is his name? I don't know. That guy trolls so hard, but somehow like I even like having him on my team because he just does the most retarded shit wins. Like he'll get like I don't know, he'll be like support Soraka or Trinamir or something like that, and he'll like just like run into the whole team or whatever, but he'll initiate like the dumbest fight ever and you'll win somehow. And he's just like, yes, I'll plan. It's like, okay, good job, Ginger Brown, fucking troll.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
So we have Darius on the line. Is that?
Yep.
We got.
We have Darius.
Mr. Darius, who's got the James Brown picture.
Yeah.
James Brown. So, how are you doing tonight, Darius? And what is your question?
I have a question for SaintVicious.
Shoot. Did you just?
What can we do for you, sir?
Did you just put him on hold? No, you didn't.
Saint, who do you think is better looking, Dandin or Reginald?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
Yes, yes.
Why are you asking what dudes look like? I mean, come on now, though. It's Dan, obviously. Better style. It doesn't look like a monkey. But anyways.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Well, thank you for
So,
that.
Thanks for that, Darius.
Thank you.
No problem. And we have Mr. Adam on the line. Adam, what is your question tonight?
Yes, what can we do for you, sir?
Very original. Are you a porn
right.
star?
Yes.
Because if you are, you're apparently having a problem, and that's why they didn't hire you.
All right, Brandon, what can we do for you again?
Alright, I had a question for Phantom Lord. As
Shoot.
a mid player, what are his views on Talon? Because I was watching Westride's stream, he said Talon's definitely not a top lane player, or champion, I mean, and I definitely have to agree.
Yeah, Talon is like a LeBlanc. He's a counter pick mostly. He's just shits on a lot of champions mid, and that's when I see him. Whenever like I pick Karthus and I see Talon, I'm fucking scared because Talon actually counters Karthus harder than LeBlanc. As soon as he hits 6, it's like even on top of your tower, you're dead. LeBlanc, you have some way to back up because she's squishy, but Talon can just dive your ass anytime. So he's mainly picked for mid as far as a counter pick. That's what I've seen most of the time.
Alright then, thank you.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. I would like to mention to everybody watching the stream, please do join our chat for the RP giveaway with Vaniel here, a.k.a. Skin Master Vaniel, since he does own every skin except for a few select limited ones that he missed.
Yep. So we'll probably be giving away RP momentarily. We have another call online, but before we get to him, we had some questions. If I can figure out where they went, but
You just are
it's
screwing everything up over there.
it's
It's
awesome.
blowing up the Skype
yeah,
over
it's
there.
great. We got all these people
We
calling.
need to get a better second computer. So
All right, our Skype is like so keep calling. It's lots of fun.
yeah, so just give us a
All
minute
right,
to get that going on. So now that our
yes,
IRC is starting to blow up also.
Let's go with that.
Good luck, guys. I hope you have fun.
Daniel, what is your question?
Hey, I had a question for Phantom Lord or SaintVicious. I want to know if they thought if the Raid Man had picked Teemo top lane, if Mushrooms would be a hard counter for Invasion, and if not in the third game, who do they think would have been a good last pick considering the first and second game?
Good question.
Aurelia. What he did pick.
All
Would
right.
you say it was a good
Yeah,
pick?
mostly it was just about the team. The mushrooms brings up a good point. Yeah, that would have covered the tribe. I don't think Teemo's usually shroom that like as a priority at the tri bush. That's normally warded down below. But it's just the map coverage. It wasn't
But
really
they
the
had
pick.
blue side, and Teemo top lane could easily protect blue and the wolves without having to leave lane for more than a few seconds.
At least
If
you
you're
know.
blue side, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did at least know. So I mean that is something.
Granted, it's kind of obvious when it's like the 5th time they've stolen your blue and they disappear out of the lane. I can wonder where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just,
He
prefacing
just wasn't
it as in
reacting.
the third
Like
game.
when it
Also,
was done
Saint,
once or twice, you'd see the shotcasters hovering over their double goblins being stolen. He just never reacted. Rayman never reacted. He didn't even do anything. He lead the lane when there was like minions pushing to his tower. So I don't know. It wasn't really the picks. It was just more of his personality when he did that game.
All right. Cool. Thank you very much. All right, Vaniel, are you ready to give away some RP, sir?
Yeah, somebody give me a name.
What?
Come on, you
That's
lazy
your
bastard.
thing, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Dude, there's way too many in chat for me to do an RNG thing, so somebody else do it.
Seriously?
Point, scroll, and pick.
Are you really being like that today?
Yeah, fail, Vaniel.
fail.
All right, I got like
Oh my
6
gosh, how am I
people
gonna do
calling, and they
this?
all
Okay.
want RP. All right,
Holy
so
shit.
I like the name of this person.
RC.
All right.
I told you, there's like a
All right, so
couple
we have
hundred people
Benzie
in
calling. I answered because you have SpongeBob.
Thank
so what
you,
can we do for
Kumi.
you, sir?
My question is to SaintVicious and Phantom. Do you feel Moscow 5 will continue to perform well in the future, or will teams adapt to their different playstyle?
What do you mean perform well? Like, you mean like they're gonna be the best, or?
Or at least perform decently, I guess, is his question. Like, will they continue to place
Do you
high in
think they'll
tournaments?
continue doing well in tournaments, or?
It's not like they're just gonna magically get bad all of a sudden. I don't know. What maybe people are gonna figure out their strats a lot better, so it's not just like gonna be a stomping ground, or whatever. And like Kiev, honestly, only had like 2 real teams in it that were actually good. Like CRS only had 1/5 of their team. White Lotus, like, that's just some random team that got in there somehow. And like SK doesn't have all their members. It was Dignitas hasn't practiced in a month. And who else is in that tournament? Oh yeah, Cypher, which is like not a top EU team. And that's it. So I don't really think that tournament is a good representation of like how good any of those teams really are. But I think you'll see a Hanover. Like, I think Hanover will be a better representation.
All right. And,
I think you'll see something like the Dignitas when they first came out, and how they did their whole lineup with what was it, like, just weird bottom lane, weird bottom lane strats, and pushing out the Rise mid lane. What you'll see to happen is that teams will learn how they play, and any future match from now on, people are going to be more aware of what M5 does and their strategies. So
yeah.
Unless they come up with new strategies, but they'll have to. It's going to be the same like Dignitas. Teams will learn what they do, and they won't be as effective anymore.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very true.
Gotcha. Well, we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. So, Vaniel, throw on some of that RP, baby.
Okay.
Did we give you enough time?
Did Veska help you out there?
Yeah, he's telling me right now who the first person is.
Awesome,
Okay.
awesome. And thank you so much for all you guys that are currently on hold on Skype.
Yeah.
We may get to you eventually.
May get to you eventually.
In like
Dun,
10
dun,
minutes.
dun.
Maybe.
Maybe. But thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you for calling.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that
just
many people on hold on Skype.
He can count higher than I can, so that's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
why I
you
asked.
can't. You
it.
can't carry the one.
Just show them
Yeah.
your stack of RP cards, Manuel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks more like a double playing card deck.
Yeah. Yep, that is
all the RP cards.
You're
Manuel
a fucking
has.
beast.
God damn, man. And especially now with
There's
your new
like-
job.
Hold on.
You're a fucking beast.
Wow, he's still going
Look
through
at
them.
this.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So you own stock in Riot, I hear.
Yeah.
No, I own Riot. That's pretty much.
Well, all right. So
That's pretty much it. SDFR45.
SDFR
You are win.
45.
You are the win.
Yes, you are win. So you will be getting a message from me momentarily.
Yes.
As soon as I kill this Jedi scum. I'm kidding. Message it to you right now.
Yeah, it
Wouldn't be a
surprise
surprise.
me. Yep. Over there.
So that is our first one.
All right.
He's
All right,
giving
that'll
away
be
an
fun.
element, so I guess we'll take a couple more calls, then give away our last one and call it a night.
All right. Out of the people I have on hold, let's choose this person. All right. Mr. Sanchez, it is your go.
Hello. This was my question to SaintVicious. I was wondering who your favorite streamer is.
Him, of course.
My
Saint
favorite
Vicious.
what?
Your favorite streamer.
Your favorite streamer. League of Legends streamer.
I don't really watch streams.
So it would be you.
I guess so. I mean,
I like
so
the rank,
for
man.
perspective, I don't know. I don't really watch streams. No. I mean, if I do watch them, I'll just like watch my teammates like make fun of them or something. But
Wait. Yes, enjoy that.
All right.
Good God. The
Well,
amount of calls. Well, at least we can see that it can
thank you very much for calling, sir. All right.
take one more, and then we'll give away. Yeah, I guess we do want to do shout-outs after this last call since we just went ahead and answered it.
All right. I wanted to answer this one. So we have Adam Nyes is on the call.
As soon as you get it to go.
As soon as I press the button.
There you go, Mr.
Adam,
Adam.
what can we do for you?
Real question this time.
Awesome.
I'm wondering from Saint and Phantom Lord, would it work to put a bruiser bottom and then a bruiser top if you jungle like Ezreal or Vayne, then roam your support and have an AP carry middle?
Whose brain hurts from that one?
Yeah.
Did you need him to repeat the question?
I don't know. Like anything can work, to be honest. There's a bunch of retarded stuff that can work, but it's like, why do it? You know, it's just like there's no reason to. I don't know.
And one bruise that goes bottom is gonna get denied
If
like
it's
crazy.
like
You have to be Yorick. You have to be like Yorick
Yorick
or
or Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath or something, and that's not really a bruiser.
Someone that farms from a distance, but yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know. Hopefully, we see the bottom sort of support AD meta change, but it's gonna be staying that for quite a while, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you very much, guys, and we
So,
are going to
do the shout-out time now.
do the shout-outs, and then we're going to give away some RP.
Yep.
All right.
So I guess Saint Vicious, you go first since you're our
Yes.
guest tonight. Who would
You
you
are
like
the
to give
guest
a
of honor.
shout-out to?
Wait, what am I doing?
Yeah,
Shoutouts?
shout-outs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shout out to. I got nothing. Oh yeah, shout out to Razer, our sponsor.
Yeah,
they're
very
actually
cool.
picking us up
Very
to be our main sponsor now.
Very nice.
Shout
Very
out to-
Nice.
Awesome.
And
Love their
yeah.
stuff.
So should be seeing some stuff from that. And just shout out to all of my fans and like people who watch our streams and stuff and supporting us.
Yeah.
And Caramel Macchiato and Foxy, my #1 Teemo support.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
Also,
All
we
right.
had a shout-out for your mother in IRC, so
Yeah.
she must be a very classy lady and very nice, and obviously did a good job raising you.
Not really. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Feeling love.
Feeling the love.
No, I'm
Your mama's
kidding.
gonna,
Love my- love
your
my
mama's
mama.
gonna
Love my
walk in there
mama.
and smack the shit out of you is what she's gonna do.
Yeah, she probably will.
So, all right, Phantom Lord, your shout-out, sir?
As always, thanks to all you guys that are the fans watching the stream, chilling in IRC, asking me any questions. You know, you guys make all of us pros what we are by
Yes, you do.
being one of those viewer counts on there and giving your voice out, any opinion, just keeping the community alive. You guys are what keeps it going. So thanks for all your supports and all those pitchforks you guys throw. Makes things interesting. Yeah, just Phantom Lord at Twitter with the 0 and Facebook, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, cool. Vaniel, do you have a shout-out?
His shout-out is RP.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. How about that?
Word.
Yep.
No, shout out to everyone that watches every week. Like we really do appreciate you guys watching and everything. So
yeah,
thanks for joining us. It's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And sorry I haven't been around the last couple weeks. Like it's just been hectic with just getting sick. I don't know why. It's just bad. So I'm all better now though.
Awesome.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
And we have a second winner, by the way.
Sweet. Who is it?
Who is our winner?
It is. I don't even know how to say that. It's Set. Here, I'll just put it in chat here. So
Fucking type it.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll do it live.
Yes.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, I would actually like to thank all of our viewers for watching us. All of us here do this as a hobby. We don't have any sponsors. We don't ask for donations. We just.
And if you're a sponsor,
yes, we wouldn't mind a sponsor, but it's purely entertainment. I love to do it. I enjoy being behind this microphone and taking calls for all you pros, and I just have a good time. So thank you guys for watching. I also want to thank my wife in there for taking care of my 3 kids and keeping them alive and not strangling them when I'm out here doing the show and not strangling me for doing the show.
Even though she really wants to.
Yeah, sometimes. Yep.
All right.
And also shout out to my dog. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks Saint for coming on here, man, hanging out with us.
Definitely.
Yes, thank you, Saint.
Ciao.
Yep. Thank you, Saint, and thank you, Phantom Lord, for joining us every week.
Yes.
And so I guess
and
that's
we miss you, Jester.
Yep, Jester.
If you ever watch this or are watching.
He was in chat earlier.
Oh,
so
was he?
He was watching.
Very nice, very nice. He can still type.
Yes.
Go, Jester.
Yes, he can still type. So, thank you guys for joining us. Any last words? Anybody?
Yes, and I would like to give a shout out. Thank you for my lovely wife. Thank you for the awesome dinner I had today. It was cooked by my roommate. It was awesome. And I made some really bitchin' lasagna earlier this week. I just thought I'd just throw that out there. Oh, it's so good.
Very cool.
Very cool. So catch us again this time next week.
Yep.
Well, not this time. Earlier time that was before now. Next week.
Yep.
So,
Hopefully we will get Nat to win. We're going to work on that one.
Yeah,
so
Nat to win.
If that doesn't work out, we'll have some other
awesome pros,
random person that I can get a hold of.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. And thank you guys so much for calling in.
Yeah,
it was a great show.
Can't do it without the callers and can't do it without the viewers, and we definitely can't do it without Saint and Phantom.
Yes, thank you guys so much, and Vaniel for
the
being
RP.
Vaniel.
Vaniel is the shirtless man. It's the Vaniel.
Anytime. I'll go shirtless again one day when Phantom's not here.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you guys. You have a good week.